You guys are ready for today.
And you're always so diligent. And
you're like studious over here.
Yeah.
Somebody has to behave in class, right? Rocking it out.
Did you miss us?
I did. You know I did. You know I did. And a very good afternoon to you. Thank you very much. To all of you, welcome to What You Need to Know.
And you know, it's Tuesday. I can't keep track of the days of the week.
Just Tuesday.
I was like, she's not going to be happy about it being Tuesday.
No. I've decided Tuesday's the worst day of the week, but
it is my longest day.
Come on, guys.
I mean, it's not more than 24 hours.
But the good news, speaking positively, today is National Voter Registration Day.
Oh, nice.
So if you haven't registered to vote, go do that.
Yeah, and take somebody along with you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody needs to be heard.
That's right.
All right, Dr. Jill, let's talk medical news if we can. There's a warning out today for parents talking about a new study that's taking a look at online marijuana dispensaries and their access to children.
Correct. And this is really a headline, medical headline about awareness. As we're watching marijuana legality kind of shift and grow in popularity across the country, this is something that needs to be on everyone's radar. Take a look at these findings out from the CDC and published in JAMA Pediatrics. They reviewed 80 online dispensaries across 32 states. They found 1 in 5, you guys, do not require age verification for a purchase. Only 42% had product safety warnings, and only 5% actually offered student discounts on these products.
Wow.
Big picture view, 2019 to 2022, there was an increase approximately twofold of cannabis-related emergency room visits for children under the age of 11. So this really doesn't have anything to do with whether marijuana is legal medicinally or socially in a state. This has to do with the access of children and teens to these products. So we all need to have this on our radar.
It is frightening.
Yeah, and we know kids are smart. If they want something, they figure out a way.
Correct.
All right.
From personal experience.
All right, thanks, Dr. Jen. We turn now to ABC's Melissa Dunn with our latest headlines. Good afternoon to you.
Good to see you.
Good afternoon, friends. Okay, well, take me out to dinner or something, please. Yeah,
Oh,
I
we
want
got
to.
you. Good
We
to see
love
you.
you.
Good to have you on.
Thank you,
Yes, we
guys.
do love you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, still ahead on this Tuesday here on GMA3, expanding access.
Welcome back to GMA3. We're exploring a topic today that makes some people uncomfortable. Periods. That monthly visit from Aunt Flo can be a real problem for some women and girls because menstrual products are expensive and not everyone can afford them. The lack of access to those products keeping some from going to work and to school.
And that's the key word, access. And now New Jersey is working to...
Mrs. Murphy, you know, I have to say, and Governor, I'm an OBGYN, so I applaud this wholeheartedly. But Mrs. Murphy, you worked alongside the governor in getting this bill passed. What, in your experience, were some of that access to products had the consequences on girls in school?
Yeah, thank you, First Lady Tammy Murphy. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And when we come back, turning grief into action.
Yeah, rapper now turned advocate Quavo making it appear. All right, folks, I'm back now with America's favorite doctor, Dr. Jan, and there's a new study out in the Washington Post that's talking about how taking care of your teeth can affect your brain.
Yeah, and you guys, I think I'm going to read some of the statistics from that, but this is really jaw-dropping, pardon the pun, and I think it's going to get a lot of attention because it's connecting the dots between oral health, so this is not just our dentition and the health and well-being of our teeth, but gum disease, periodontal disease, which is the most common inflammatory condition of adults in this country and worldwide, and the link to Alzheimer's and dementia, which is significant. Now, again, this is based on observation and association, not yet cause and effect, although there is some plausible mechanism, if you will, that bacteria, which we all have in our mouth, that seeds our gums and then finds its way to our bloodstream, can then affect cognitive decline as we age. I know. So again, according to a 2022 World Health Organization report, about 19% of people over the age of 15 around the world have periodontal disease. That's more than 1 billion people worldwide. Bottom line here, our health of our mouths is the window into our overall health and well-being. And when you talk about anything that can protect our brain health over the span of our lifetimes, this is important. Become best friends with your dentist, you guys. It's not just a once-a-year visit, and more people need access to that.
So you're saying that TikTok purchase I made of the water pick was actually
Very
a really
good.
great thing?
That's very good.
And they really work. I'm
No,
always
because
like,
TikTok had like a trend. I was seeing the water pick everywhere. Everyone's
Very
like water picking their teeth.
Flossing, getting regular cleanings, and if you're noticing more gums bleeding, you want to see your dentist.
Yeah, brush in the morning and brush before you go to bed.
And after
Yes,
you
my
eat,
friend.
please.
Please, for the
That
team.
too.
We're back
That
in a moment.
too.
Stay with us.
Oh my God, I can already smell this over here. We're back. Dr. Jen is looking at a question from one of you guys when it comes to our health and wellness. Here it is. Are there any benefits, this is why it stinks, to drinking a shot of apple cider vinegar daily?
I was like, make that clear. She's talking about
And
the vinegar,
they
not
just
me.
brought out some frogs. Oh my gosh. Okay,
I didn't say you stink.
that's. I mean, you can smell it. It's
Yeah,
pretty,
it's very strong.
pretty
It's like-
potent. Yeah. So listen, as a nutritionist, as a doctor, a deep dive into the research, it's not totally there yet. It's not conclusive. However, there have been some studies that have shown a link, an association between consuming apple cider vinegar with mother as the active ingredient, as you just appropriately mentioned, and better control of glucose levels, better control of insulin levels, some possible associated weight loss, some antioxidant, and cardioprotective benefits. I have to emphasize these are associations and not causality. The mechanism just is not there yet. However, antimicrobial, antioxidant, could there be a harm? Not if consumed in minimal/minuscule amounts, i.e.
Like a teaspoon in a morning,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Like
Now-
that's not a teaspoon.
That's a shot.
Our producer, Jess, has brought us a shot, which I've informed her I will not be consuming. But, if you want to put maybe 1 or 2 teaspoons in
to
a
dilute
large
it?
glass of water.
Because if you drink a whole bunch of apple cider vinegar, it's going to hurt
Wish
your
me luck.
tummy.
You feel it going down?
I just smelled it. It was. This will suppress your appetite just by smelling it.
Oh, it will. But it's good for you. I think it's good for you. I do a teaspoon every morning.
It doesn't taste awful. You do a teaspoon?
Every morning.
And
You can
look at
feel it going
this.
all the way down. I mean,
Look at this picture
what
of
more could
perfect
you
health.
ask for?
Again, I just.
That's a joke. That's a joke,
Nope.
everybody. That's
Nope.
a joke.
That is my medical assessment. You're very healthy.
The doctor said it.
But listen, I would just say again, we have to remember in moderation. If you consume that whole bottle, I can assure you, you will feel sick, and there will be no benefits. But if you want to dilute it, 1 to 2 teaspoons. Go for it.
I take one day off and I cut up. What's your prescription for
All
wellness?
right. Other ways to kind of help with food cravings, because again, that's one of the purported maybe benefits. So first of all, distracting yourself, going for a walk, getting enough sleep
luck
or
with that.
exercise, always helpful. And then chewing sugarless gum absolutely can help you with those food cravings.
All right, folks, and we'd love to hear from you. So hit us up on Instagram with all of your medical questions at ABC. We love her.
Welcome back. That was comedian Sam J delivering her spin on an all-new hour of stand-up comedy for Max. It's called Salute Me or Shoot Me.
Pretty cool. She is back with us here on GMA3 to tell us all about it. Please help us welcome to the studio actor, writer, comedian Sam J.
She just laughed really loud.
I think she's like, oh, I'm cool.
So it's like a team effort.
Yeah.
So you're known for hitting some really kind of nothing's off limits in your content. Racism, relationships, everything in between. Do you ever go through a period before you're on stage where you say, this is probably a little too much. Maybe I shouldn't go there?
Need to know for this Tuesday, I'm DeMarco Morgan.
I'm Eva Pilgrim.
And I'm Dr. Jen Ashton.
And I'm Sam J.
Hey, Sam J.
All of us here at ABC News. Making a great one.